Life hack. Replace your cat's litter box with an Amazon box. When it's full, just tape it up and put it on your doorstep so someone steals it. The US appears to be slowly mutating into Gotham City. Aren't you a little old to like comic book movies? Me. Me in the mirror. Me in the selfie. If she supported you when you were broke and you got rich, leave her so she can go and help another brother out. How I look at my bro after his mom says he should be more like me. When you hit the exclamation mark instead of the question mark while texting a question. Looking back, my life has been nothing but failures. How I imagined 2025 as a kid. How it turned out. Fam is bad. Grok, is this true? When your office job pays well but they use Slack instead of Teams. Complains about a problem. Me. Offers a solution. I don't want answers. I want sympathy. Seller scams buyer painting a chicken green and selling it as a parrot. I say, what are they going to do? Fire me? Way too often for someone who cannot afford to lose their job. We will release the list. We just need more time. The list is on my desk. There is no list. Do heads ever say I'm too broke to tweak tonight? No, they get up and make it happen. Push, pull, me trying to decide which way the door moves. Jesus watching God create coca to and poppy plants. Games worth preserving. Pirate software. I'll ignore that. Me forgetting why I saved these scrolls after coming back to a RPG after a few weeks of not playing. Rock paper scissors win rates over the course of Earth's history. Grok generate anime. Control your government. I hum. Okay. Generate an image of a catty. I'm now. Cool. Cool. Can you generate an image of a cat eating a cheeseburger? Okay, but he's going to be saying a What if the reason why we keep finding new animals is because God is secretly dropping new updates? Remember them. These are them now. Heartwarming. A Puerto Rican father takes his son to the store to buy his first Bluetooth speaker to blast music at the beach. When ring lights and filters can't hide your aging, rely on YouTube thumbnail editing to do the job. Goth girl, nerd girl. In college I took my geology final on and scored the highest grade in 3 years. I identified the rocks by licking them. Not kidding. I felt like I unearthed hidden knowledge. I took my hoodie on and off like 40 times during the test. I don't mean to disrupt the hotel industry, but how about checkout is 24 hours after you check in? Tech guy in movie. How you're gonna wanna see this. Turn screen to action guy in movie. Tech guy. They're overriding the mainframe. Action guy. Hull in English 4 eyes. Tech guy. They effing are noisies. Action guy. Now you're speaking my language. Mox gun. Couture of the Capets. Crusader Kings 3. Can you add fully animated scenes please? I have only played Paradox games for all my life and I forgot what X looks like. I need to be reminded. We can't because none of us have any reference points to draw from. Me in 2009 pretending I had the Sharingan while my parents cried about losing their jobs. Dog. Suspect spotted 45 meters away behind a tree. Sniper. Affirmative, looking for target. Dog. Suspect is brown. Sniper. Okay. Dog. Walking east. Sniper. Okay. Dog. Carrying a put. Sniper. Are you looking at squirrels again? Dog. Sorry. When I'm clearly being sarcastic and some slow AMF actually takes me serious. Me. Unzips. Looks at it. Well, maybe we can do me. I have one. But at what cost? Man who swiped right 2 million times on Tinder finally lands a date after 5 years. POV. People who quit after 1,999,999 right swipes. 15 days in supermarket. 2 days at home. English is so fake. How can you drink a drink but can't food a food? How video game companies feel after recycling old content with zero new effort and calling it a new event. When you tell your parents a joke and it turns into a sermon. Still one of the greatest photos of all time. Tyler, we lucked your D in high school. Do you remember us? I arranged an elaborate surprise for my daughter who is away at college and had her friends take her to a location where I appeared out of nowhere. Tears of joy, screams of happiness, brief fainting spell even. No, I got, what the hell are you doing here? He has that sadness in his eyes that you only see in Eastern European when you have to put your phone on the charger and now you don't know what to do with your life. Gap year after high school graduation. You think you're better than me. Gap year after college graduation. I'm better than you. In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic you are under arrest. Few minutes later, he has control of the Senate and the court is too dangerous to be left alive. British people when you say truth or dare instead of authentic factual response or mischievous challenge. The problem is that younger me didn't account for that fact there would be an older me. When I say I'm going for swimming, I mean this. When you use furthermore in an essay. Remember when tech just worked, no logins, no downloads, just plug and play, simpler times. POV you just told your conservative uncle you like the new Superman movie. Construction sites are so shy, let me see. Me, wow I can't believe you're still eating seed oils, also me. No clients, no blackmail, just the love of the game. When you're sad find two equally sad friends and form a triangle. I finally gave a Pokemon a nickname, Throgan. Jungkook, I truly believe that water can solve all of our problems. Clear skin, drink water, weight loss, drink water, tired of someone, drown them. She just went from 0 to 100 real effing quick. Hey man, sorry I didn't text you back for 4 months. I only look at my phone 23 hours a day. When the shift was so bad you start scrolling through Indeed during breaks. I used to read 3 to 4 full-size novels in middle school. Now I see anything longer than a paragraph and bounce. I'll miss you brain cells, can't believe you peaked at age 12. I went to Waffle House for the first time to see a fight but nothing happened. Experiencing interruptions. Find out why. Preferring to see an empty screen rather than an ad. I got fired today and I don't care. Hope you're okay and find something better soon. I could gargle balls behind a Wendy's for pocket change and be better off. Haha, that's the spirit man, so which Wendy's? When you only get 3 hours of sleep but don't feel like lying, it is acceptable. Me in 2008 on MySpace during the recession crisis while my parents fight. Your final challenge, binge watch Rent a Girlfriend. Hell no, yo, a tweaking jigsaw. How every Zoom meeting starts. Can you hear me? Hello. Wife, don't you just love the outdoors? Visual representation of what mosquitoes see when looking at my wife. Visual representation of what mosquitoes see when looking at me. Okay, just to confirm, you want me to put the male monkeys bots up their A's. Trust me, it's gonna be hilarious when I tell them anyone who uses it will burn in hell. Are you busy on Friday? Me, that entirely depends on the rest of the information you're about to give me. When my brother turned 18 he threw out his favorite anime body pillow that he was super attached to, and when I asked him why he said, don't you know, she's 16. This isn't legal anymore. Some of you freaks on here could learn a thing or two from him. Huh, he never listens. Me. Dad is typing. Dad is typing. Dad is typing. Dad. Me. Curry so hot my pants catch fire from farting. The restaurant owner telling me it's a bad idea. Do you have magic spell to return someone to life? She said. No, the witch said I'm sorry. Oh, why don't you tell me about them? Will that bring them back? For us, for a little while. Stories are a different kind of magic. Me, I promise I won't talk about anything political. Also me, he must open his eyes to the truth that his corporate masters are profiting from the planet's pain. Bartender. When the band demands everyone starts jumping with them. Me, I'm 30 or 40 years old and I do not need this. McDonald's cashier, would you like fries with that? Jordan Peterson, how would you know what I like? Liking isn't the same as wanting or dare I say needing. MC, so you don't want fries or? JP, define fries. MC, are there potatoes that? JP, so vodka is fries. I'll have vodka with my Big Mac. JP fans, this man is an intellectual powerhouse. Google, can you sell in a jar on Etsy without FDA approval? So you know how some sins are unforgivable. Arguing with me is pointless. I knew I was wrong 10 minutes ago. I'm just trying to make you mad now. Who has the best fast food burger? Why Five Guys burger always look like somebody just took it out their pocket? How your co-workers at your new job look at you when you don't know how to do something perfectly. Hard to swallow pills. Meanwhile in Marvel. Two types of people, lol. I do have a grill and rotisserie oven elsewhere in my world because they look like tofu, but in the swamp they ride them not eat them. Ayo what the f, it looks cool. Papa am I odd? Why would you even ask Belle? The entire town just sang a song about it. Oh I did see them rehearsing that. You have the right to remain silent. Remain silent. 3 different detectives all lose their shit and rage quit in frustration. Win. Why don't more people do this? Imagine walking into heaven and seeing your ex there. Me, I see you got roaches. Don't start. That moment when your girlfriend asks you if you would still love her even if she herself were never born and you answer incorrectly. Hope, Superman, 2025. Release the Epstein files, FBI. Take down a Nintendo game pirating site. Click, click 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 click. How gamers act when their favorite game goes from 100k players to 99k players. The Best Buy employee selling me another RTX 3080 knowing damn well I'm gonna eat it in front of him again. Tinder girls bio, not here for ups. Tinder girls on first date, wear banana. Free access to my webcam, FBI, CIA, NSA. I don't understand why it isn't socially acceptable to choose to be nocturnal. The angry hot skyball is gone, my internet is fast, everyone finally shut up. What's not to like? I genuinely don't know how the f am I supposed to have kids. You're telling me if they suggest getting ice cream for dinner and picking up another dog on our way back I have to say no and act like that's not a great effing idea? LMFAO, sorry I'm not fake.
Spare change, ma'am.